Listen. Today we solve one problem. Pressure makes you rush, freeze, or pick the loudest option. The solution is simple and we'll borrow it from Nelson Mandela. Keep a calm daily rhythm, speak to rivals with respect, and make decisions on a small sheet with numbers and a timer. 1 rhythm. 1 respect move. 1 decision sheet. By the end, you'll act steady under heat and leave the room stronger than you found it. Here's the quick truth. Mandela spent years under stress that would break most people, yet he walked out able to guide a divided nation. He did not do it with speeches first. He did it with habits, a clear routine, control of breath and pace, careful language that honored people who opposed him, and a long-game view that turned enemies into partners. We will copy the parts you can use this week, nothing grand, just steps that work on a normal Tuesday. Start with the rhythm. Pressure steals thinking because your body thinks danger. You will install a 4-block day you can keep even when calendars explode. Move, deep work, people, review. 15 minutes of movement when you wake up to bleed off jitters. 90 minutes of focus before messages, no phone, 1 target. 1 hour for people, calls, feedback, conflict talks, done on a script, not vibes. 10 minutes at night to write what you shipped and what you learned. When days go bad, you still hit the blocks. That is your spine. Now slow the body on command. Use a 2-breath reset you can run in any room. Inhale through the nose for 4 counts, hold for 2, exhale through the mouth for 6, repeat once. On the second exhale, look down toward the floor for a moment, then level your gaze and speak slower than you feel. Name 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step. At 10:14 the service failed for 3% of users. The risk is charges may duplicate. Next step, we've turned off the feature and we'll issue refunds by Friday. That is calm leadership in a sentence. You need language that lowers shields. Learn 1 respectful sentence you can say to someone who disagrees with you. I see what you're protecting. Say it early. Then ask a bridge question that moves the work. What would make this safe to try for 48 hours? Or what would you need to see to support version A? People soften when you name their fear and give them a small test. You are not giving up your position. You are making room for progress. Here's the part most people miss. Mandela studied the other side's language and symbols. You will copy the spirit of that move. Learn 3 terms from the other person's world and use them correctly. If you talk to finance, say cash impact, not just cost. If you talk to legal, say clause and timeline. If you talk to ops, say rollback and blast radius. When you use someone's words, you lower ego cost. Doors open. Now decide cleanly. Under pressure, you will write choices on a small page before you argue. At the top, the goal in 1 line. Under it, 3 options. For each option, worst case if wrong, whether it's reversible, and the next checkpoint. Put a timer on the decision, 10 minutes. Then choose the least regret option, the one with a low worst case and a fast rollback, and schedule the checkpoint out loud. Calm lives in structure. Let's put this into a tight play you can run this week. You have a hard meeting at 2 p.m. Before you walk in, you do 2 breaths. You write the goal and 3 options on a half sheet. You underline the least regret move and note a checkpoint in 48 hours. In the room, you open with 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step. You name what the other side is protecting. You offer a safe test with a kill switch. You leave with a timestamped decision. That is pressure turned into motion. You will also carry a small ledger of wins. Not to boast, to keep your team's faith. 1 page with 4 columns, date, promise, delivered, proof link. Every night you fill 1 row. March 3rd, fraud copy patch or shipped, screenshot. When people see steady proof, they relax. Calm spreads. Let's get practical with scripts. When voices rise, say, let's write options for 2 minutes and pick with a timer. When someone blocks without specifics, say, what evidence would change your mind? When 2 teams fight, say, we both want less churn, can we test 8 to 10% of users for 48 hours with a kill switch? When someone did good under heat, say, thank you for flipping that red to green. The metric moved and people noticed. Give credit in public. It buys you peace when you need to make a hard call tomorrow. Okay, now make it real with a 72-hour plan. Today, write a calm sentence you will use under fire: 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step. Practice it twice out loud after 2 breaths. Draft your half-page decision sheet with the blanks ready: goal, options, worst case, reversible, checkpoint. Put it in your bag. Text one person you often clash with and send one respect line: I know you are protecting our support load. I want that too. That message lowers the drawbridge. Tomorrow, run the 4-block day. Move for 15. Deep work for 90 on your most important task before messages. People hour with scripts ready. Review for 10 and log 1 proof in your ledger. Use a bridge question in one hard moment: what would make this safe to try by Friday? If you miss a block, cut it in half and still do it. A small green beats a clean excuse. On day 3, create one calm decision on the half sheet. Read the goal aloud. List 3 options. Mark the least regret move. Choose with a timer. Announce the checkpoint. Send a short recap that names the decision owner, the next time you'll review, and the rollback rule. Post 1 proof in your ledger at night. That is a complete cycle. You will hit traps. You will want to add 5 priorities to your day. Don't. 1 lever move in deep work is enough. You will want to argue instead of test. Don't. Offer a small trial with a kill switch. You will want to match someone's heat. Don't. Slow your pace and come back to 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step. Calm is a skill, not a mood. Let's talk about your voice and body, because they carry a message louder than words. Speak slower than you feel. Drop your shoulders. Keep your hands open on the table. Look at people by name. If you can, sit in the center of the table rather than at an edge. It signals responsibility without aggression. If someone snipes, respond to the work, not the tone. I hear the concern. The test is safe. We review Friday at 4. Then move on. When you need to show strength, pair it with care. We will ship the rollback now. Credits go out by Friday. If you are hit, we will make you whole. That sentence sets a boundary and offers a hand. People accept hard news when they feel seen. Here's a quick field story you can run tomorrow. You lead a small app. Billing bugs hit a few customers. Instead of panic emails, you breathe twice, write the decision sheet, and choose the least regret move. Turn off the risky feature and start refunds now. You speak 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step to the team. You message customers with a simple repair plan and timeline. You schedule a checkpoint 48 hours later and share it. You thank the engineer who found the fix. The room cools. The ship turns. Another case. 2 teams fight over timeline. You do the 2 breaths, name what each is protecting, and ask for a safe test. Let's try metadata 10% with a hard stop Thursday. If tickets spike above X per 100 users, we kill it. If not, we scale. We all want fewer tickets and a stable launch. Now it's not pride. It's a plan with a date. If you want a small stretch move that changes your next month, learn 1 term from a rival's field each week and use it right in your next meeting. People remember the leader who bothered to learn their language. It's dignity in action. Doors open because respect walked in first. Let's land the plane with your desired state. You wake up with a rhythm that holds under stress. You enter rooms and your pace calms others. You turn arguments into small tests. You make decisions on paper with timers. Your ledger shows steady proof. People trust you because you act the same way when it's easy and when it's hard. That is the point, strength with steadiness. Say your plan now. 2 breaths. 1 fact, 1 risk, 1 next step. 4-block day. Half-page decision sheet. 1 respect line to a rival. One proof in the ledger tonight. That is your oath for the week. Keep it simple. Keep it human. Move one thing that matters and leave a clean trail. When the next wave hits, you won't flinch. You'll lead.